Hi guys, it's me, BeVintage74, coming at you today with a mystery box unboxing. It's actually 30 pounds of jewelry that I purchased off of Facebook Marketplace. And honestly, I have no idea what's in here because the one picture that she had was just a big glob of mixed up jewelry. Some looked promising, some didn't. And then she said, I have an extra 7 pounds if you want me to add that in. And I said, sure. So I ended up getting all 30 pounds for $30. Yes. Other than I had to pay for the shipping. So I did pay the $21.10 for the large flat rate shipping box. So yeah, hopefully it comes out to be pretty decent. I'm trying to see if they're the total weight. Now see, this says the total weight's 20 pounds. So maybe I should weigh it before I pull everything out of it. But anyways, yeah, I'll have to put everything back in and weigh it because now that makes me wonder, did I get everything that I paid for? But I did cover up, obviously, my address and her address off of this label. I don't have high hopes because I think personally it's probably going to be a bunch of junk jewelry, which I know I'm going to be upset about, but it's something fun to do right now while we're under quarantine. And since I can't get to Goodwill to source anything, maybe, just maybe, there's one thing in here that's promising. So one thing in here that I can at least make my money off of would be nice. I may actually like kind of set this to the side, and I have tons of other jewelry here though. And actually, wait, before I show you this, I know I'm building up anticipation and I don't mean to, but this is so cool. My husband actually found this the other day in an elevator shaft. He's an elevator mechanic, and it's sterling silver, and I believe those are little tiny diamonds in there. I have to get it checked out when the jewelry stores open back up. So I'm excited about that. I'll let you know. I just had to show that off because I think that's pretty cool. So, word to the wise, watch your jewelry when you get on an elevator. So, as I thought, I see some stuff that's already not promising in many ways. So I have so much stuff over here that because I'm going through everything. Let me set this aside, but at least I wanted to give you a overview of what the box looked like. And yeah, let's get to it. Let me set my magnet and everything aside. I already see like a cheap little plastic ring. What the heck am I gonna do with that? All right, this might be a long video. I might actually go through this off camera, and then you know what? Maybe I'll do that. I'll go through it off camera, and I will pull out everything that's worthwhile because I mean, I see a lot of lanyards in here, you know, stuff like that. Nobody wants to see that. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame lanyard, plastic bracelet. I don't have high hopes. And everything's really, really tangled. So let me go through it and I'll be right back with you and I'll show you what was in here that was decent. So as you saw, I went through all the jewelry. I'm putting gloves on again. I cleaned up some of it, and I'm going to kind of show you. I still have it spread out a lot on the floor because there was so much of it, but I will show you some of the stuff that I felt was worthwhile in keeping. A lot of it's going to go in my booth. Unfortunately, I don't see anything really that I can put online and sell. And a lot of it's probably going to go in like mystery boxes. They're out of reach. Let me grab them. But I have these mystery boxes that, since we're in quarantine, I'm making up. There you go. Sorry. I'm going to tape them up, but they're going to be like this. People can purchase them for $5. And there's 3 to 5 pieces of jewelry in each one, just depending on the jewelry. And that's what I'm going to do with a lot of this jewelry that is still wearable and still nice, but maybe isn't worth my time in putting on a card, you know, and putting it in my display and all of that. So there's quite a bit of that kind of jewelry in this lot. So, you know, you live and you learn. I definitely think I'll make my money back, but I don't think I would probably buy from this person again, only because it is all wearable, and she did say it was all wearable jewelry, but it wasn't anything that I think she already picked through all of it and got out the good stuff and then resold it. So not saying that there's something wrong with that, because I certainly kind of do that myself, but there's a lot in here that I don't consider. Where was that one? I don't know. I did a pile of, like, all these lanyards. I mean, I got probably like 20 lanyards in there. To me, none of those were in the pictures either in the listing. So to me, like, that's all redonating, actually, or garbage. I do still have a huge pile that is extremely tangled, and I had just gotten to the point when I was sifting through it that I was like, okay, I'm done doing that. I also have another huge pile over here, probably 7-8 pounds worth, that are going to be put into a craft lot, only because they're just things that I can't, like this. I mean, I can't resell that. I can't put that in a mystery lot unless it was for like a 5-year-old. So this is going in like a crafting lot. So there's quite a bit of that kind of stuff too as well. I've been slowly but surely trying to clean up some of the better pieces. So here's a few of the better pieces that I found. I really like this one. I do think this one is vintage. It is not marked in any sort of way, but it has a very nice clasp on it. I did test this one. I was going to do my testing on camera, but I didn't think any of it would come back as sterling. Some of it didn't stick to the magnet, but it wasn't testing as anything. So, and then there was this tennis bracelet with some faux stones in it, little rhinestones, I guess. This also is not sterling or anything. This one, I was surprised, because I actually thought that this one, at least the charm, because of the way it looked, would be sterling. But, and it's really pretty, but it's not the chain or the charm. But I may keep that one because I think it's really pretty. I don't know. This one's also really pretty. I thought once it got cleaned up that it was going to be more of a silver tone, but it's actually kind of a golden tone, almost like brassy tone. But I really seriously thought that this would have been, once cleaned, a silver underneath, because the stone in it, the center stone, is really not picking it up really nicely on camera, but the center stone in it is really pretty and very, very, picks up the light. Sorry, picks up the light beautifully. There you go. You can kind of see it there. Let me get my blue glove out of the way. There you go. It's really pretty. These were also really nice. There's a pair of these earrings. I thought that probably those were, but they're not. Just a little gold chain. So like I said, I think she tested and went through a lot of this stuff herself. I think it was from Goodwill jars and she just accumulated it. which there's nothing wrong with that. I can honestly resell this crafting lot for pretty much what I bought it for. So I'll probably just be out, if anything, I'll be out shipping, but if I put them in mystery boxes, I don't think I will. This one again, it's nothing. I mean, it's a nice crucifix, but it's not any precious metal. And then just, I thought these little silver hoops would be too, but they're not. They cleaned up beautifully though. I did clean those up. And then this ring, I think this may be copper. I don't know. But it says Roger. I don't know if you can see that. It's not coming through. It says Roger. It's engraved Roger. And it's got some patina to it, so that's why I think it's copper. It's got that green patina. So I may try and sell that online, but I have pretty small fingers. And I mean, my fingers are, I think this finger is actually a 5.5, 6, and it fits me. So I don't know what man would fit that ring, even on his pinky. I don't know what man has that small of a finger. So none that I know, but I could be wrong. So maybe there's a Roger out there, obviously, with a smaller finger that may want that. So some of the other things I got, this necklace is really interesting to me. It's extremely heavy. I would never personally wear it because I would get a neck ache from wearing it. It is marked. I did not look up the mark yet. It says SD. I don't know who that stands for yet because I've never come across that one. Let's see. Can you see that? There we go. And so I don't know. It's definitely vintage and it's a very nice quality, but I don't know who makes it. This one was nice. I think this is actually, oops, it's all twisted up. Sorry. Oh, I thought this was a belt when I first pulled it out. Maybe it is a really long chain, but it's really nice. Oh, I don't know. It could be a belt because it has this extremely long extender on it, so I don't think it's a chain. And then it's got this triangle mark on it, which once again, I don't know what that is. I did find some Premier jewelry in here, but it was kind of really beat up. This I thought was really pretty. I don't like that it's on a cloth chain, but it's really, really pretty. I don't know. I may stick it in my Sonic jewelry cleaner and then hang it to dry. And see, it's really not dirty, but the bag and everything inside the bag, my gloves after I went through this bag were really dirty. So I just feel like it would be a little grimy and should be cleaned up. So, but it's very pretty. And it may be a homemade piece, I don't know. Sorry, my allergies are really bothering me today, so I will be sniffling probably throughout this video, so I apologize for that. This also is extremely pretty. I tried to wear black so you could see what stuff looked like, but it's a nice hanging necklace. It's in good condition. I don't know. I'm torn on what to do with this one, whether I want to put that in some mystery kind of box or crafting, or I don't know if somebody would wear that again or not. It is heavy. Let's see. This one is also nice, just for in my booth. It is in New York, NY, so New York and Company probably, and it's not bad condition. I don't have a lot of luck selling those. I have more luck selling, surprisingly, the stuff that I wouldn't think would sell. The less, I guess, current or recently current pieces, more of the unique and vintage pieces in my booth is what I sell. This I thought was really pretty, and I'm glad that it came untangled because I was afraid it wouldn't. But this has some really, really pretty stones on it, and it's in great shape. So I'm glad that this one came clean because, or came out of that knot, because I think that this one will definitely sell in my booth. It's very pretty. There was quite a few little strands of pearls. Some of them I'm going to use in the bridal bouquet that I'm doing, and then others I'll probably put in my booth. This one is really nice, and I want to have it looked at to see if these may even be real. I don't know. The way they feel makes me wonder. Like other ones, obviously, you can always tell, but The way these are shaped and the way it feels makes me wonder about this one, but it is extremely tangled up with these. So I may have to cannibalize some of these ones. This one is ETC. So I'm pretty sure I can cut that one up and nobody will miss it. Just to get it off that little string of pearls. There were quite a few of these glass. This one's really pretty. Mainly because I like the beads that are here. But quite a few glass pendants. And like I said in a previous video, I do really well with those. There was another glass one. Oh, there's two other ones over here too. That I'll probably, like this one, I'll cut the chain off of it. This one is actually on a very nice vintage chain, so I'll probably leave that one on there. A few other pieces, let me show you. I mean, a lot of it is like, you know, little cheap costume jewelry. There were quite a few of these bracelets, and maybe I will do a testing video on some of these, because some of these I'm curious about, because they are silver. You know what, and I don't have my magnet near me to test them. I have not magnet tested them yet. So there were probably about 4 or 5 silver bracelets that I'm gonna just check. And there were quite a few of these plastic bracelets that, this one's a really unique color. It's not showing up real well in there. It's almost like an amber color that I thought would be nice to keep. There's a plain black one. And then this one was really pretty too. It's like got a velvet to it and some really pretty rhinestones. And it's pretty clean looking. So I'm going to keep, hold on to that. Not hold on to it for myself, but hold on to it for the booth. And then this red one has a sticker, an original sticker in it. And I was trying to read it when I was going through it. It says Germany, but I can't tell what it says above it. It might even say something in German because I can't read it. It's like a foil sticker. So this is definitely a vintage piece because you can tell by the sticker in it that it's vintage. But this one, that's nice. And bracelet wise, there were a lot of beads, a lot of like random beads like this that I put into the crafting lot. This one I couldn't tell if it was actually a bracelet or just a set of craft beads, but I don't see like a tie area in it, so I'm thinking it was a bracelet. Oh, this one was also unique. I was looking at this one a lot in the video because at one point it's red background and another point it's gold, but it's weird because there you go, you can really see it in there. It doesn't look like it was hand painted by somebody that had the bracelet. It looks intentional from the manufacturer. So I thought it was different, so I kept it. And there were quite a few like vintage beaded necklaces like this. This one I thought was really nice. It's more of a modern piece, but it has all of the little components to it. Oops, one of them's all misshapen there, but yeah. So I'll keep that one for the booth. This one this one was also nice beaded, but I'll probably cut that tassel off because I can't stand gross tassels. And it looks like I can cut it off and it'll still be a good necklace. And here's another one of those pearls. This one, the same thing. The pearls are very unique on this one, where they're on actually, instead of a thread or a fabric, they're actually on a chain. Can you see that? So I want to have a closer look at this set as well too. I had a couple other ones that are really nice, but they're so tangled. Once again, I'm going to have to kind of cannibalize something. There's a fetish necklace here that I want to look up. It just has some birds on it. I think I could probably put this one on Poshmark for a few dollars. And I think that's about it. Earring wise, I mean, it was honestly 95% was necklaces. 4% of it was lanyards, and then 1% was, if I think I just did that math right, quarantine brain, was everything else. As far as, there were just a few pairs of earrings, And there was miscellaneous keychains and badge holders. Another keychain here, which I know that's a purse brand, Gianni Bellini or something like that. Not anything that I have. And bracelets. So I said necklaces, but the 1% would be included with the bracelets. So yeah, I have to still go through stuff. As you can see, I got a lot of nice big huge bling. Dropout. Everybody wants to wear a necklace that says Dropout. And I have some miscellaneous little, like a couple little rings, but they don't look like anything worthwhile. So yeah, I think that's about it. I don't think there was anything else spectacular to show you. Overall, I'm not disappointed in, yeah, I don't see anything else that's worth showing you. I'm not disappointed in everything that I got. It was fun to go through, especially, you know, during this time where there's not much to do. I'm as far as, you know, sourcing, and I'm still listing things, but it's fun to get the jewelry bags and go through them and make videos on them. So it was fun for me to do. This is still going to take me some time, and I may find a treasure or two like all bound up in there. So I am looking forward to that. There's a few necklaces here that I think are worthwhile. This one, I believe, was an Napier. Oh, yeah, it just came undone. You know how long I tried to get this thing undone? So this one, actually, I could probably put online. So yeah, this one was a nice one. But yeah, it was fun to go through. I'm sure I may still find in this big glob, I still may find a treasure or two. I'll let you know if I do. And I'll let you know if I happen to come across anything that happens to be a precious metal. And I think that's it. Well, thanks so much for watching. I really enjoyed doing this, and can't wait till everything opens back up and I can go back and source at the thrift stores and garage sales, and really the flea market should hopefully open eventually sometime this summer. So I look forward to all that, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave me some comments below.